Welcome to Spoken Reviews, home of the Spoken Reviews. Today, we'll be taking the Tesla 4680 up Pike's Peak. Alright, we have the battery at 98% on the 4680, so we're going to head out to Pike's Peak. I just want to get as much battery as possible because, we have to go up this mountain, so it should be interesting. So I just want to make sure that if we have enough battery to get up the mountain and come back down the mountain. All right, here we are. We're at the entrance of Pike's Peak, about to pay the $15 and start the journey. So it should be fun. I don't know if I've seen much videos of Teslas actually going up Pike's Peak before, but for sure this will be the first time a 4680 Model Y goes up Pike's Peak. So pretty cool to be the first at doing something, and definitely look forward to many other firsts. So a quick check-in. It's absolutely beautiful, and probably on the way down, what I'll do is I will stop at some of the scenic points and kind of take a look at some of those. But right now, again, since we have some weather coming in, I definitely want to beat that. So we're going to go straight to the top. But even just on the ride up, it is absolutely gorgeous. I just hope that the video can kind of capture this. And for people who haven't been here before, and I strongly urge, everyone, if you get a chance to try to, make a chance journey up here. And if you can do it in EV, even cooler. As far as battery, we're still sitting at 88%. That's why we charge all the way up. My guess is that I'm probably going to use like 25% of the battery getting up here. And then I'll probably gain a good amount coming back down with the Regen. But yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. It doesn't disappoint at all. I'm kind of sad that it's taken me so long to do this. The last time I was in the area, it was closed because of snow. But definitely I need to visit Colorado more in the summertime because it is really just absolutely gorgeous. So quick check-in, we're just past mile marker 7. Drive's still pretty solid, and we're sitting at 83%, so doing pretty good on the battery. Should be good to go. And again, we'll just kind of see how it goes. But so far so good. It's doing fantastic, and it's you can definitely kind of feel the kind of the quick, fast driving dynamics. The Model Y is definitely it's a beast. Okay, we've just passed mile marker number 10, so 6 to go, and you can definitely see it's getting steeper the higher we go. But again, the Model Y is handling it like a champ. I'm super curious about the Regen coming down, because I know it's funny. So whenever I got to the gate to pay, the park ranger is like, "Hey, do you know how to put it in low gear for the vehicle so you can slow down because it's hard on the brakes?" And then he's like, "Oh wait, you're in a Tesla, the Regen. Don't worry about it, you're good." So I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see, like, I don't know, say like if this gets down to 70% going down, right? So say if we started at what 90% and we get down to 70%, by the time we get all the way up, probably a little bit higher than 70%. But I'm curious to see what the Regen's going to be. So stay tuned for that, because that should be fun. So we're definitely going to, once we get to the very top, we will record some cool videos of it with the Model Y at the top. Get some cool scenic views. It's pretty intense, right? Like the drop-offs, no rails. It's like, better focus on being a good driver, right? But yeah, we'll definitely get some good videos. We'll see what we can do. I'm curious to see like how much snow will be up at the very top. That'll be interesting. I'll note that I've seen one Model S and one Model X up here so far. And that's it. That's the only EVs that I've seen so far. Doing a quick check-in. Again, getting closer and closer to mile marker 16, which then we're going to get to the buses from there. It's beautiful, and of course it's a lot cooler up here. So the temperature actually is 69 degrees. So I went ahead and rolled the window down just to kind of get in some of this beautiful fresh air. And we're at number 14, so 2 more miles to go. Man, these bikers are intense. I don't know how they're doing it. That's a whole nother level of dedication and endurance. It's interesting, like the parts that have no guardrails versus the ones that have guardrails. So I guess the straightaways don't need a guardrail, and then when there's a curve, they put a guardrail. But if you guys can see what's down there, it's not good. So definitely takes some nerves to do this, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is actually funny. Since we're up so high, the bags of chips are about to explode just because of the extra pressure. So that is actually kind of funny.
Hold the bottle? Just hold it for a second if you can take pictures though.
And here's the train. So if you ever want to take the train, it's pretty cool. It takes you straight up here. I think it's like $55 a ticket. So yeah, cheaper just to drive and then do this part. It's like $15 a ticket, but absolutely beautiful. So it is absolutely beautiful up here. They have it really nice set up. They have the little areas where you can take a look from here, or if you're more adventurous, you can walk out on the rocks. So people are out there taking pictures on the rocks. I mean, to each his own. I'm probably not going to do that. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful once you get to the top of the peak. So definitely it's pretty high. And then being from Houston, but living in the DFW, just the elevation that we're used to compared to this does take a little bit. So I think the key to not getting sick is just take your time. So yeah, but it is absolutely beautiful. Just how amazing it can be. And then here's the little Pike's Peaks orientation, so you can see the different areas that you can go to. But yeah, it is gorgeous. And I am out of breath just from walking and recording. But yeah. Absolutely beautiful. All right, we're gonna go inside and check out the visitor center. And apparently this is fairly new. It's only been here for a year. So really cool design. You can see they have a little cafeteria and a couple other things. Let's go down there and check it out. And they mentioned that a tradition is getting a Pike's Peak donut. So I might try that out just to see if it's any good. All right, let's see if these are any good. Apparently, since they're made up here, if you take them down to sea level, they go flat. So, but we're not gonna make it that far. We're gonna eat them up here. All right, let's check them out and see if they're any good. So they're definitely super fluffy. So yeah, they're different. I guess because of the altitude, there's a lot of air inside. And they're like a little cinnamon flavor, but yeah, they're really good. Definitely, if you come here, try them out. Okay, we're sitting at 70%. Had a great time getting up to the top of the mountain, so let's see how the 4680 Model Y does going down. And again, the big thing that we have going for us is regenerative brakes, so we're not going to have to actually use our real brakes that much. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. It's actually a lot of fun, just some of these curves. So they were mentioning to me that they actually have races up the mountain, and the fastest race time record ever is 8 minutes, which is crazy, right? They only do one car at a time. They said the speeds of upwards of 115 miles an hour racing up here. But yeah, that is pretty phenomenal to think that someone was able to get up from the bottom to the top in 8 minutes. It's pretty intense. And so far we've already added 2% battery just with Regen, so pretty cool. Definitely having my ears pop from coming down from the elevation, so again, going quickly up to 14,000 feet and back down from 14,000 feet can be pretty intense. Yeah. This is, oh my god, it's absolutely beautiful. So this is actually pretty smart. So right up here they actually have a mandatory brake check, which I didn't know they did that, but it makes perfect sense just for the safety of everybody. So pretty cool. So that was pretty cool. So the ranger is checking everyone's brakes for temperature, for overheating, and then he's like, "Oh, you're good. You don't have to worry about it." He's like, "These things do great up there, don't they?" I'm like, "Yeah, man. I've already gained 3% coming down." So that's pretty cool that he knew about electric vehicles and Teslas, and he knew that these did great coming down. So that was pretty cool. So one thing I want to mention that's hard to quantify is being able to drive with the windows down and hear the birds in nature, right? So without having the big loud engine, make all the noise, and I love, engines too. I'm not just an electric car person. I love both, but it's refreshing to kind of be with nature. So that's cool. So look at this. There's a little thing that basically limited deceleration. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to kind of quantify just the peacefulness of a ride like this. No music, windows down, just being a part of nature. Alright, just a quick update. We've already added 7%. So pretty impressive. So once again, we use 19% going up, and we've already added 7% going down so far. So I'm curious to see once we get to the bottom how much it'll be. But it'd be crazy if we add half of what we did going up. I don't know what it will be, but yeah, pretty intense. Alright, quick update. We're up to the point where we've added 8% coming down from Pike's Peak, so pretty cool. Didn't expect this much at all. I was thinking more like 4 or 5% would be added. 8%, it's pretty big. Again, we used 19% going up, and we've already added 8% coming down. Let's see if we can get to 10%. And another update, we're up to 9%, which is insane. Really, really impressive with just the engineering. Don't really have this scenario happening in Texas because everything's pretty much flat. So I've never seen anything like this before, but yeah. I'll definitely keep you updated if it goes past 9% added, but I think that'll probably be where we're gonna tap out at of what was added. We'll do one last update just to make sure, but yeah. I can imagine everyone else's brakes are like super hot. All right, guys, officially in the park, and we are sitting at 10% added. So again, it took us 19% to get up, and we added 10% coming back. So extremely, extremely impressive. Yeah, I didn't at all think this is going to be like that. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, really impressed. All right, guys, there you go. The Model Y 4680 on Pikes Peak did fantastic. Super proud of the vehicle. The Tesla engineering is fantastic, and it just handled this type of terrain and challenge great. So this can be challenging for a lot of vehicles, but the Model Y, hands down, did a great job. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up for me. If you want to see more videos like this, sub to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.